It is early in the morning, and Dr. Ruben Dong finds himself on the edge of what could be a rather large town. We do not know yet how far it stretches, but we hope that we'll find some kind of doctor's office, pharmacy, or even a hospital. As his stomach still churns, radiation doing its work. Our doctor is not yet safe, yet his skills have carried him this far. With a carbine slung over his shoulder and a wood axe in hand, it's time to continue to clear. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Raikon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dong Days Ahead, where we are rejoined by Dr. Ruben Dong, who is starting to feel the accumulation of a number of different things. Namely sadness, weakness, and more weakness. His speed is affected by all of these things kind of piling down on top of him. Right now, in terms of piling down as well, our torso is quite encumbered. We don't want to be fighting in melee combat with this axe with the large backpack that we have on. And something that I would like to try and do is see if we could get on top of one of these buildings so that we might be able to better see the environment around us. We'd want to do so without a lot of equipment on us, because if we slip and fall, it's not good. It's bad. It's altogether bad. And you know what? I'm thinking before we leave the military surplus store behind, I wouldn't mind having a look back here. Now, I know that I tried in the last to try and pull one of these open. I'm just going to go out the back door just to see if there is... Oh. Okay, well, first of all, there isn't anything more to this area here. But we found a freaking ladder, so we can climb on top of the roof. So that's a really good find. Let's climb on up. And now that we are up here, we should be able to see a lot more of this town. And indeed, we can. It is Lyman. And, oh boy, we can see yet another Last Man on Earth shelter right on the edge of this little peninsula over here. I am guessing there's probably a bridge down this way somewhere. We know for sure, out of character, that there is a bridge up this way. But yeah, getting to that shelter would be pretty cool. But we can see already there are a number of things scattered throughout this town. And because I'm still getting used to the tile set here, I'm going to be having a closer look at some of these icons just to see what we're dealing with. So we've got a subway station over here. We've got some houses. Okay, I'm guessing this is also, it's subway. A private park. Mostly houses. And then, of course, a bike shop over there. A botanical garden. A dump. We've got a bus station. An office over that way. I'm not seeing, hospital or, pharmacy or doctor's office, nothing like that, but I feel like a town of this size will probably have something like that, so we gotta hope that it does. We just haven't seen anything as of yet. Oh, we're also seeing something else up this way here. What is that? Oh, it's an anthill. Right, that explains all the bloody ants that were over there. So that's an acidic anthill. Even worse. Wonderful. Now, looking at this here, what's ahead of us, we kind of need to plan what direction we want to go in. We don't just want to go directly into the town, because that's a bad idea. That's going to cause us a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. We really want to try and keep our head on straight and make sure that we're going for what we actually need. And right now, I'm not seeing anything that I want to risk my life over. I think the best thing that we could probably do is try to stay on the outskirts of town and try and find somewhere that we can climb up so that we can get a better view. By staying on the outskirts, it means that the zombies are going to be pulled towards us rather than have them swarm around us. If we can find a vehicle, I'd be totally fine with us just, going with that and driving through the town. But we haven't found anything that is working as of yet, and I believe we could see some more dead down this way. There is the police car, though, which may be in working order. We're going to have to deal with the tough zombie before anything else, though. So we're going to drop that wood axe to the ground real quick, and we're going to wield our carbine, getting ready to shoot the sucker as soon as we can. And we're going to make sure that we are trying to just stay on semi-automatic as much as possible. We'll take a precise shot from back here. Okay, took us a bit to be able to get that, but that's bad bleeding. We'll try again. Heavy arterial bleeding, so that should be enough to kill it now. It is going to take a little while for it to die, but I think if we just kind of start to run over towards the back of the building here. We should be able to get there before it, catches up to us. Come on, just, bleed out. Let's just slow down. It can't see us. It is starting to try and make its way in now. Yeah, it's lost track of us. So that's just going to walk around bleeding badly. We can see that there is yet another down there as well, and we've got a regular zombie as well. So it took us 2 shots to take down that tough zombie. It should be about the same for the other that's down in that direction there. I wonder, can we get a good shot from here? It'd be a little difficult, but we can give it a try, can't we? A precise shot, there we go. The other one has died already, and another shot there, only dealing 7 damage. That is not enough. It is bleeding, slowly but surely. Let's start to steady up again here. I'm okay with it getting a little bit closer to us. I don't want to hit one of the shelving units here. That's looking better. Okay, 46 damage, heavy arterial bleeding. Excellent. That's what I want. That is going to bleed out A-okay. Now we can just hide in the darkness back here, and I don't think it's going to be able to cause us much trouble at all. And then we have one final zombie here, a regular zombie. If we can make it back out to our axe in time, we'd be able to take care of it. But I'm thinking we might just want to use the pistol on this thing here. So let's just wear our carbine. We'll take out, let's see, the service handgun for now. And we'll see if we can just kind of move around and get a good shot here. I'm tempted to just try and shoot through the shelving units that we've got here. Okay, yeah, and we can. 34 damage, that's really decent. Another precise shot is enough to take it down. Dr. Dong using firearms to a good effect here. We did hear something outside, so we're just going to close the door to make sure that we are indeed alone. And let's see. Okay, you got a Glock. Excellent. It's empty. And there's no mods, so you know what? It's actually not that useful for us. We're still going to smash your corpse though, as we don't know, we may want to come back here eventually, and having a look at you, caffeinated chewing gum, we'll take that, and I think that's probably it. We'll check the wallet, make sure that there isn't anything else good. No, so just the gum for now. And you know what? We will just chew on that. Give ourselves a little bit of a boost. Okay, let's go grab our axe, huh? We've got a regular zombie out here somewhere still. Put the handgun away, and let's smash that corpse. You've just got a lighter, we'll take it. The candy will also take as well. Okay, Dr. Dong, you're doing good so far. Right, still got a zombie down by the car there, and there is a runner somewhere. Can't see it right now. Okay, come on, let's do this thing. We should probably drop the backpack just to be safe. Let's see. Okay, yep, sent it reeling. There we go. Good work. Yeah, without the backpack on, we're looking good in terms of our torso encumbrance. Got it back, and you do not have anything. Yeah, I mean, like, we should probably still take the cash cards, because we don't know. We may have use of them yet. Where is that runner? I'd like to see. Okay, you're over in that direction there. You have actually seen us, so we'll drop our rucksack to the ground. We'll get ready to fight the runner. We are not going to be able to outrun it, or at least not easily. Come on, let's go. All right, 33 damage. Not a chance. Okay, we are doing all right. Oh, you also have a rucksack. There is nothing in it, though. Okay. Well, we'll take R1. That's filled with equipment. And let's check out this cop car and see what's in the rear here. Okay, scissor jack and whatnot. And the condition of the vehicle, the controls are damaged. Unfortunate. Yeah. Damn. Oh well, what can you do? We've got another very damaged vehicle down here as well, and I think what might be garages on either side of these houses, right? So I did talk about wanting to stay on the outskirts of town. We really should be trying to do that as much as possible, so we're going to start to make our way on over towards the west here. There are some places that we can climb up if we are to use like a downspout, but there is still a strong chance that we could just slip and fall down it. In saying that, our athletics is actually pretty good with Dr. Dong. We got that up to, let's see here, 5. So as long as we're not too way down, I think we should be able to do it. Man, 2 more tough zombies. Really don't feel like fighting them right now. What's that mark there? Oh, it's a military roadblock. I'm glad that Dr. Dong noticed that, because I sure as heck didn't. And as we are starting to move further through the town, we will be able to spot more places. But right now, again, nothing that we really want just yet. But I would like to get away from those tough zombies, so we're going to start to make our way back here, running just for a little bit until we break our line of sight, and then let's just stick to the edge of the building. Okay. That's a decent looking van. It's a security van with, reinforced plating and whatnot. It's got a completely damaged tank on one side, but the other one is good. And in the back there, an animal compartment. Okay, good if we ever wanted to move some animals around. We've got a brainless zombie down there. It's probably not going to notice us. Let's just check this vehicle. It's got diesel, it's got batteries. The security system is damaged, but it's lacking wheels. There's always something. There is always something. We could use this house for a little bit of cover. There is an open window that we can just move into, but we probably don't want to do that because we've got a fat zombie in here and we also have a zombie cop. We're going to start to run away from both of them using the vehicle to block the line of sight to us. We've got a regular zombie and those tough zombies have now captured sight of us again. So let's just get some more distance here, Dr. Dong. Okay. All right, and of course we are going to be running into some others on the eastern side of town here. So let's head up towards the trees. I'm not concerned yet. The zombies that are here, we can fight them, and you know what? I think we're probably going to have to in this instance. We'll drop the rucksack to the ground, and we'll just try and see. The movement cost on the underbrush here is 300. If we can get them to step into that, it will slow them down. It'll give us a chance to get a good attack on them. Doesn't look like we're going to get that here, and it does look like those two tough ones have caught up to us. Okay, well, a few strikes there that just didn't go in our favor. That's all right. We can still turn this around. We do need to get some distance, though. Breaking that grab. Okay, time to back out. Knowing, of course, when to run, and now is certainly that time. We do not want to run into there, though. And we've got a cop coming for us as well. All right, the bleeding on our torso at the moment is manageable. We're going to make sure that we go back for our backpack eventually, but right now we just need to stay focused on moving. And we're going to see if we can do so over here to one of these doors. They're both locked right now. Let's smash the window, find our way inside. Okay, all right, and there's a staircase. Let's just get upstairs, away from this cop for the moment. If it does try and follow us, we will fight it. Let's just stand here for a moment. Okay. The bleeding has stopped. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, seeing as we're in this house, let's take a moment to check the surroundings. And because we're a level higher, we will be able to see a little bit more of the town now. Yeah, okay. We're seeing out towards the west now. We've got a wooded trail, more of these private parks, and there is another military surplus store. Okay. I would like to try and see if we can make it to that. It is right in the heart of town, though. So at this stage, it's probably more worthwhile us exploring this at night. So if we can wait, that would be a lot safer. We've got a hardware store and a bookstore as well. But still, not what we are looking for. We want that hospital, but okay. That's an interesting site on the edge of town. We've got a cave. Huh. Alright, Doctor. Let's check the rest of the place here. This looks like it is a gun safe, more than likely. It is a near unbreachable metal box. We're not going to be able to get into that. Not without the proper tools. We need a stethoscope, and while we are a doctor, we do have a stethoscope. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot that we probably would have a stethoscope as a doctor. We can attempt to crack it. Stop cracking. Yeah, let's check out the rest of the top of the floor first. We can see that the bandaged wounds on our torso healed, so that means that we're going to need to reapply them. So let's go back. Oh dear. Right. We don't have our bandages. We've got one. So we'll apply that to our torso first of all, because we do want to have something on that. We need to get back to our backpack before we're going to get any of those other supplies. Let's just make sure that we are clear here, though. We'll go through. There's a great coat in this closet. Many bits of clothing in here. Anything that we want to grab right now. I mean, there is a leather belt. We are rocking the tool belt, so we don't have to worry about that belt right now. Okay, we're hearing smashes downstairs. They're obviously still very angry that we are existing. We've got some medical gauze here. We will be taking that, and we'll take some aspirin. The sleeping pills are an option if we do want to try and sleep here. Right now, the zombies haven't figured out that we're upstairs. Fortunately, they aren't the smartest. We're going to knock back some more of these painkillers just to get our pain level a little bit better. It's considered unmanageable at this point, but you know what? I think we can manage it as long as we are smart. But yeah, nothing else here really. Just a bathroom scale and some paper. Let's check out the rest of this level. We can see a zombie runner. We're probably seeing that outside right now. We're going to check both of these closets to see what we got going on. That's us peeking downstairs right now. And yeah, nothing that we want out of them. Alright, we can check the desks if we get close, see what we've got going on. A platinum watch. I mean, very nice, but I don't think we need it. We've already got our own hairpins that we can use, so we don't need to worry about that. And there's an energy cola here as well. We'll put that into our lab coat. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to pull this back, but I think we can get into whatever might be there on the other side. So let's see what we got going on. We've got a zombie going on. Okay, we know that we can handle zombies. And that one just stepped onto the bed, so it's going to be a little bit slower. Okay, that is unfortunate. We've missed quite a few swings here. Alright, the pain is starting to get to us. We're probably going to want to have a decent rest before too long. You do have a rucksack. It's filthy. Not that ours isn't. Got some cargo shorts in here. But yeah, nothing else that we're really going to want. We do have a ski mask though. We got some combat boots. Let's take the ski mask for now, just in case we start getting a little bit cooler. And a fire extinguisher, just in case we need it. Another safe. Okay, well that kind of gives us something to do with our time here. We are going to be closing this door, knowing of course that there is trouble downstairs, and that trouble wants to get to us, but we don't really want to deal with it right now. No. Let's see, the gauze, what would I want to apply that to? Right now, I mean, our right arm is pretty damaged. Our right leg, the bandage is very poor. Let's get that to be better. And then, of course, we do have these cotton balls. They're not going to do too much for us. I think it can be considered average. I think we might be able to dip them in anesthetic as well. Antiseptic soaked cotton balls. Right, we're going to make 2 lots of them. Just putting our wood axe on the ground for the moment, hearing all those scary thumps downstairs, and we'll see if we can apply those. We got 8 of them. Yeah, let's do the head. There we go. So it's a little bit of disinfectant. Let's do our right leg and our left arm. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Everything has a chance to heal up. Torso, we'll do the same deal there. Okay, so we should be healing even if we are taking our time here. And you know what? Let's see if we can grab the seat, and we're going to try and bring it over towards here. We're going to try and see if we can crack the safe. It's going to take us a while to try and do it, but it gives us something to do with our time here. And we can see that we kind of go up percentages sometimes, and then we go back down. Right now, it's still going up. That's good. And that's not the only thing that's going up. We are healing really nicely during all of this as well. Good job, Dong. It does look like we are going to be losing light soon, though. So, come on. I think we're just using our ears, so we seem to be able to crack just fine. There we go. With a satisfying click at 10:30. It took us nearly 5 hours for us to do that. But you know, these are the things you do. We're going to knock back a chocolate bar. Delicious. And some mineral water, followed by some clean water there. We're nice and satisfied. And now let's see what we've got in here. Was it worthwhile? Yeah, kind of. There's a pearl in there, some tourmaline, and we have a CZ75. Let's have a look at you. Okay, so it's a semi-automatic pistol developed in Czechoslovakia. Okay, all right. Doesn't fit in any of our pockets right now, but we've got magazines for it. I would like to take that. I would like to try and see if we could use that downstairs to try and clear out some of the dead that are there. But yeah, I guess that's the thing. We don't necessarily have to fight all of them. We're looking a little bit better in terms of our wounds. I mean, I think we could fight them with the axe to a semi-successful extent. We're obviously not going to see as far during the night, but we don't need to. As long as we can navigate the streets without too much trouble, we should be able to map them out a little bit better. The trick is going to be getting downstairs, though. That's the only thing, because they're going to be waiting for us. I think what we're going to do for now is we are just going to transfer this pistol out of the safe, just so that it is on the ground, so that we can grab it if and when we need to. We can take the magazines for now, we just can't take the weapon, which, we can just by wielding it. So maybe that's the move for now. Use the pistol instead of the axe. Don't know how I feel about that. We don't have great sight, so we're dealing with, this limited radius. I'm not sure it's going to be any better downstairs. I mean, we can really only shoot from one square away. It's not ideal. It takes us a second to steady up, and even then, not going to have a great shot. I honestly think I'd be more comfortable with the axe, at least to clear the staircase. We do have grenades as well, should we really need to use them. Let's just drag that pistol along for now anyway, and we'll see how bad things are down there. Obviously, we do have another safe here as well that we could crack. Do we want to spend time doing that though? I mean, it's certainly tempting. It would give us a chance to just rest up a little bit more. I mean, they could have some really decent weapons in there. For now, my path would take us right down here towards the military surplus store. Moving between buildings if we need to. Oh, no, I think we use the night before we get too tired. We are just going to peek downstairs, though. There's no one immediately there. That's a really good sign. Let's take another step. So far, so good. We could try and sneak. I'm not against that. Let's just go to a crouch for now. Okay. So far, so good. So we know that our backpack was out here somewhere. Kind of in and around that region. Yeah. Okay. Let's just start making our way on over. Okay. All right. We've got a zombie right away. So let's just stand back up. Take it out in one strike. Excellent. We did make noise though. Let's go back to a crouch. Take another step. What I'm doing at the moment is that I'm just taking a step and I'm waiting, just because each step we take while we're crouched is really slow. Okay, and I think at this point I'm probably just going to want to stand up, because I actually want to see outside. I want to see what's going on. Okay, we could just have a quick little eat, couldn't we? Let's see what we got. No, don't worry about it. Let's just walk. There's no one immediately waiting for us. And we take our first few steps. Not sneaking just yet. And I'm going to try and retrace our steps a little bit here to see if I can figure out. There we go. Excellent. Okay, we're going to chuck this thing back on now. And I think it's probably worth us going back in and getting that gun. Is it worth just one gun? I'm going to say yes. Yeah, we're going to go for it. And should we get grabbed, we'll do something about that. But so far, so good. And there we go. Gotcha. Right, so we know that the back exit is good. We're going to retrace our steps. It can be a little bit dangerous doing that sometimes, because obviously you do make noise, you draw people to you, and you also leave a scent trail as well. So there is a chance that the dead can track us that way. Right, what is our best path down here going to be? We do not want to go through the military roadblock, although in saying that, we have seen quite a few zombies around. I feel like they would have probably triggered it and or destroyed it. For the moment, we will actually just kind of stick on this side. I'm going to turn safe mode on so that if we walk into something, we will be alerted right away that, hey, Raikon, I know you missed this, but there's something here. No, that roadblock is still there. We can hear universal curfew is in effect. Please return to your home. This unit is authorized to open fire. Yeah, so no doubt it will do that soon. And we can actually see a searchlight over that way as well. Okay, well, I guess we'll be going up into the garden for now then. And we're going to see if we can go around. Okay, we can see the searchlights, and we can also see a brainless zombie now, which I'm guessing we're seeing illuminated down here. Yeah, okay. Stay the course. We'll open that up for now, and we'll use the crossing. We're following the law here. And Is that the same vehicle that we checked out earlier? I believe it is. Yeah, this is the security van. There might actually be some things in the back. I neglected that, and we've been grabbed by a zombie cop who is nearly dead. I think we take a strike, even with our backpack on. Oh, yes, there we go, Dong. Okay, what do we got? A deputy's badge. Might actually help us. We're definitely going to want to try and take the flashlight because we need a light source. Okay, we'll just change that to F. And let's see what else you got. You've got a stun gun. You've got some Springfield ammunition. You are wearing a tactical vest, which we might want to try and take off of you. And you do have this police duty belt as well. Maybe we just wear the leg ammo pouches for now as well, so that we can have these USP magazines. And of course, there is the chest guard as well, which even if it is filthy, I think we're going to want to put it on for now. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the back of this vehicle then. We will just transfer everything onto this square so that we can close the door. I think we didn't need to do that actually, now that I think about it. But let's see, we will wear what we can. We're going to put on the leg ammo pouch, and we are also going to put on, let's put the tac vest on. And then I would also like to put on the riot chest guard. We can't wear more than one rigid item on our upper torso. So let's have a look at our torso and see what we have going on right now, what the rigid item might be. Well, it wasn't the tac vest. Could it be our lab coat is causing some issues there? Possibly. We'll take it off for the moment. And there we go. It can be worn. And it has pretty good protection from what we can see here. The average coverage is 43%. Let's put on that chest guard. And then we'll see everything else that we can put on. The carbine, let's get you. Stethoscope, our dress shirt, our lab coat can go back on, our tool belt. Okay, so it seems it was the badges. It was our doctor's badge, and the deputy badge cannot be worn because those are rigid items. Okay, the more you know. But we can see that the riot chest guard and the lab coat are conflicting at the moment. And of course, once we wear the military rucksack, that's going to conflict with a lot of things. Maybe we can do away with our lab coat for now. I mean, we've got more than enough storage. I mean, how are people going to know that we're a doctor without our lab coat on? But you've served us well for now. We will be getting rid of you though. We're going to be miserable. We're going to be super, super unhappy because of all of this filthy gear, and it can potentially infect us as well, but I think we're just going to have to go with it. I think it's also worthwhile us seeing what is actually up here. Oh, gold and a peridot. Well, that's nice. Let's just see if there's anything else that we want to take here. The tac vest. Can we wear you? We can. Okay, so we're going to put you on as well. And we can see at this stage, the only things that are conflicting are our M4 and the rucksack itself. We want to keep the M4 a quick draw. Actually, speaking about quick draw, let's grab the holster that's there as well. We're going to put that on, and we can see that it's conflicting with our canteen at the moment. That's not a problem. So what we have to do is just swap it onto another leg, because right now it's just going onto the same one. So if we go change side, we shouldn't have any issues. There we go. Totally fine. And the holster, we are going to change that to H so that we can just go activate holster, and let's put the service handgun into there for now. Nice. Okay, and going off of that, I do wonder if we can just put the carbine into our backpack now. So if we go take off carbine, okay, that is in our backpack, I believe. Indeed it is. Nice. We've got the handgun that we can grab should we get grabbed and we don't want to use our wood axe, but our torso encumbrance is better. Kind of. We're in 62 here, and if we wear the carbine, oh, it's much worse. Yeah, okay. Let's leave it off for now. Let's crack this thing open. We're going to smash the remains of that cop there. And now, let's see if we can continue down towards that surplus store. Because there's a strong chance that we'd actually be able to find gear that isn't filthy there. We will try as best as we can to stick to the sides here. Oh boy. Okay. Zombie right away. It's grabbing us. It is very injured though. Come on. There we go. Okay. Did you have anything? No, not really. We're going to smash those remains. I'm honestly thinking that's probably a zombie that came back to life at some point because of how injured it was. Are there going to be others around that corner though? We are seeing a lot of blood here. Okay. Easy does it. Let's turn on that safe mode again. Makes me feel safer. There is a ladder here as well, so we would have been able to climb that. And we still can, should we run into serious trouble. We've got a grasshopper over here. Okay. And now, let's see if we can't start to make our way down to the south. Being careful of those searchlights though. I gotta hope those are going to draw the attention of anything else. Then again, zombies don't really see light, they just see things that are in the light. Unfortunately, we can't distract them with light. It's not enough to draw them to you. Okay, I think heading down kind of towards the street is probably our next move. Start to try and cross. I am holding my breath a little bit here. I don't like not being able to see all that much, and right now we really cannot see much at all. Safe mode is back on. We could try and use houses to move through, but then again, houses themselves can be their own death traps. We've got a zombie dog here. We are not going to be able to outpace you easily, but I think we might actually be able to get back inside here before it reaches us. So we dive inside. It is going to be diving for us. Is it worth us taking off our backpack? Are we going to have time to do it? I think this is a good test, and this will kind of tell us going forwards whether it's something we want to do. Maybe not. Okay. All right, they're both here. We've got a zombie and we've got a zombie dog that's coming for us. We're going to run, take a step back, take a swing at the zombie dog, and then just, give it a second. Oh boy, that was nice. Okay, we're being grabbed, but we took them down. Okay, some more caffeinated chewing gum. We got a lot of that recently. Okay, just some games. We're just going to pick up our rucksack and we're going to continue moving. No wounds that we need to deal with just yet. Make sure that we stop our run. We're moving through a home here, which is a little dangerous. Okay, tough zombie right down there, and it's being lit up by the military searchlights, so we know that that's not a way that we really want to be going. There's a clown wig there. Man, it is so tempting. Let me tell you how tempting that is. But we're not going to go for it. We are just going to try and see if we can find another way out of this home that isn't going to be loud, that isn't going to be noisy. We're hearing some shuffling out there, so no doubt there is a tough zombie. What's your condition? Perfectly fine. So we're not going to fight you. We're just going to get away from you. And we're going to make sure that we stop running the second that we get outside. And, we're just going to work our way on over here. We're going to check out this vehicle real quick though. Gasoline, battery, it has wheels. The security system is damaged. This is a pickup truck and I think it bloody works. Okay, let's close that door real quick. Oh boy. Yes! Hot damn. Dr. Dong, we finally caught ourselves a break. Let's turn on these headlights here. Assess the situation. Situation isn't great. We know that to the south of us, is a bad time, or actually rather to the east of us, and it seems to kind of be this area here. If we hang a left, we might be able to duck back down this way and then just pull up right out the front of the military surplus store. That kind of sounds like something that I want to be doing. So we'll see if we can. We'll see if we can navigate carefully through this little gap here. Carefully, Dr. Dong. Okay, we're gonna have to put a little bit more speed into it, it seems like. Okay, there we go. That's good. Start to turn. Okay, and we'll just slow down. Start to reverse and swing this thing around. Pickup truck. We love you. Excellent. Okay, so that's an ambulance there. We are now free. A little bit. Okay, we're going to start turning down this road here. We can see that we've got a fair few dead greeting us. Wonderful, wonderful. Good times, good times. Okay, let's check our roads here. What do we got? We've got a craft shop. Okay, so we want to go maybe 2 more blocks down before we are at our destination. And oh boy, we're not going to be able to fit through that gap. No, we are not. So let's see if we can kind of drive along down here. I think we're just gonna have to try and take out the street lamp. That's not an option. That is not an option for us right now, and we lost part of our vehicle. What did we lose? We lost the security system. That's fine. If we're very, very careful, we can navigate just to the side of it, but that's going to be, that's a hard ask. Let's see. We will back up. We will give it a shot, though. One square over. Start to straighten up, if we can. Straighten up, straighten up. Bit too many dead here now, but we're going for it. Oh boy, hey, we made it, but we lost our lights. Let's turn on our flashlight. That's going to give us the sight that we need here. Oh, that's a lot of dead. That's a lot of dead, Dong. Yeah, okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. Okay, we've got a whole host of runners running up towards us now. Wow, we are drawing a lot of the town to us. And that was our first bloated zombie, and we feel sick inhaling the horrific gas that billows out of its corpse. We managed to clip the side of our vehicle on a street lamp there, and we can see that we have actually damaged the front of the pickup truck here. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, we are nearly at the surplus store, but we have quite a few friends. We learned a little bit about driving. That's nice. We can see that the surplus store is currently boarded up. Okay, interesting. That means that we could be looking at actually having some equipment in there. We are going to have to deal with our new little family, though. We've got 2 zombies and 1 fat zombie. Okay, we're going to turn off our light. We're going to stop driving our vehicle, and we're actually just going to dive straight out of this thing. Right now, we don't have to deal with them. That's okay. Man, they're doing a number on our truck. I don't like that. Oh, right. Okay, so looks like this grocery store has been pretty damaged. We've got a hammer on us, right? With the hammer, we will be able to pull back some of the planks that are currently covering the front of the store here. A lot of activity in the grocery store at the moment, and we've got, what is that, mechanical fluid and a zombie. What I think we have going on here is there will be a helper inside the grocery store here that is being torn apart currently by the zombies. We're going to start to run back a little bit here. We are going to drop our backpack, and we're going to face this sucker as he appears. Let's just check our statuses here. We're in pain. We've got a bit of weakness going on, but we're doing all right. We are doing all right. There you are. And there you go. Okay, you had some super glue on you and a headlamp, no doubt. Ah, very nice. A hacksaw. Hot damn. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. All right, let's get this rucksacker back. We're not going to open up any of the post here. It's illegal. Can't do that. Let's take that hacksaw, thank you. And we will smash your corpse just to buy us a little bit of extra time. Let's not slip on the mechanical fluid, but we are going to try and see if we can maybe open this front gate here. Okay, and by gate, I mean door. Okay, so let us see. Pry windows, doors, or nails. All right, we pried the boards off of the door. And we take a step inside. What have we got? It's frickin' bare. God damn it. Okay, we got somewhere that is safe, however. And you know what? There's detergent here. We can clean our gear. We are going to have to use some water, so I hope that there is at least a bathroom here that we can use. There is. Is there water in there? There is. There's 24 water. Okay, so we are going to need to construct a washboard, but that's okay. I'm guessing this is like a manager's office, maybe? Where? Oh, it's a dressing room, of course. Yes, those things exist. Okay, alright, so let's have a look. Let's just take everything out of there for now. The soap and all of that. We're going to bring it into here, and we're going to need to see what we need to make ourselves a washboard and then a wash kit. So we just need a plank. And then for the washing kit itself, we just need a washboard and everything else that we've already got. Okay, so let's get ourselves a plank. And I want to try and do so quietly if we can, because obviously there's a lot of things going on outside already. We'll use our light. That light shouldn't be getting outside the windows. It's boarded up. That's not a problem. Okay, so going into construction, we want to deconstruct simple furniture. We're not going to get planks from there anymore, are we? No, because we get a wooden stool, and then if you take the wooden stool apart, we get things that aren't planks, from memory. But I imagine we will from the counter here. Let's start taking that apart. Hearing shuffling, that's fine. A lot of shuffling. And 4 planks. Nice. Let's just go drag that into here for now. Closing the door. Okay. Washboard. Excellent. It's going to take us an hour and 24 minutes for us to make that. I guess we're kind of whittling it down to make it into a washboard. That's all right. We'll use our batteries. Oh, and we should also make sure that we rebandage ourselves. And look at that, fabrication level 2, Dr. Dong. You're learning so much. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, before we do anything else, we are going to apply some more bandages here. So let's just see. Right arm is currently poor, so we want to make sure that that is going to be better. Right leg, same deal. We want that to be great. Right arm is already great. Don't need to worry about that. Left arm, no bandage. So let's get it bandaged. Head and left leg have nothing on them currently, so we'll just use something a little bit more basic. The adhesive bandages are what we're going to use there. A paw bandage is fine. It should be able to recover okay. And now let's have a look at wash again, and we want to make a washing kit. We're going to use the sponge that's nearby to be able to make that, and now we should be able to use that washing kit to wash all of our stuff here. Excellent. So let's start off with the chest guard to begin with. Actually, we should be able to do... Oh, we need a lot of water. We need a lot of water. Okay, so let's just start with some of the smaller things then. We can do those 3, and that's about it. That's it. Okay. Sure, we've got more than enough cleanser here for us to be able to do it. It's water that is the limiting factor. And obviously, we can find water in other places. Getting these things clean, it is going to make a difference. It's going to make it just so that we are not so squeamish about having blood and guts covering every inch. And speaking about inches, it might feel like we have only moved inches today, but we've still gotten somewhere. And, I'm not quite done just yet. We do have a restaurant up here. We can get more water from there, and I think that's what we're going to want to try and do before we wrap up today. So let's make sure that we grab the axe back into our hand. We stored the wash kit. We have that with us. Let's just make sure that we bring the detergent with us as well. And we'll bring some soap as well, just for good measure. Closing that up behind us. This is a very disappointing store. And let's see. We were fine going this way before. We should be fine going this way again. Past the dead body, we roam up towards the restaurant. And let's maybe try and... I was going to say go through a back door, but it's a little close to pick up, and that's where everything would have been drawn to. So we'll just take our time here. I'm trying some of the windows just to see if they're open. Look at that, the front door is. Okay. So at this point, we are just going to slow down to a crouch as we quietly make our way through here, wanting to try and see if we can find a restroom, because no doubt there will be one. Okay. So far, so good. We're not going to find any water in the sink, unfortunately. There will be bathrooms here somewhere. We just need to keep looking. And you know what? We can always flash our light if we need to. There we go. Okay, so it's a little bit more water. It's probably not all the water we need, but it's a start. And oh boy, sounds like we've got a few things moving. Okay, so flashlight, first of all, and then washing kit. And what are we going to wash? What can we wash, I think is the right question to be asking here. Neither of those, because they require a large amount of water, but we can do the tack vest for now. That's good, we'll use the soap. And thinking about larger amounts of water, I mean, a pool would be perfectly fine. Some parks will also have water as well, but I'm also not gonna just end things here just yet. I want to make it back out towards our pickup truck. I want to assess the situation there. I want to see how bad it is, and then, we plan from there. So, start making our way on over. Let's drop our rucksack, just in case we need to do a little bit of fighting, which I'm okay with doing. We're just going to peek around the corner. Okay. I think we're all right. I think the truck is okay. Let's put this back on. Start to approach the car. It sounds like we are going to get approached in just a moment here. Into the vehicle we go. Alright, and there's a decayed zombie on the front of our car. We turn on our light and we see that we do have others still around us. Oh boy, Dong, you're not out of the fire just yet. But we are closer. The gear that he has on now will be able to better protect him. He has a fair amount of firearms, more than enough to be able to keep him safe. But we are still yet to find what we were seeking. Medication. And you know what? He might just be able to tough it out. We haven't seen a degradation of his health over time. It stayed at the same level of not too great. So, going off of that, if we can't find a hospital here, the next thing that we'll need to find for Dr. Dong is safety. As ever, that will give our survivors the best chance to survive. And right now, Dr. Dong isn't going to find that in the center of this city. Perhaps, though, he can find it at that other Last Man on Earth shelter. But that's a thought for the next episode. If you enjoyed today's, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Raikon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.